Good day, everybody. This is Dr. O, and thanks for watching this video on In the Know with Dr. O. Here with another thought of the day. Today's thought is entitled Responsive Attitude. I saw something recently that reminded me of a conversation I had some years ago with a colleague, and I wanted to share. And the conversation revolved around different approaches to responding to the sometimes frequent and even sometimes unplanned changes in situations in a person's life. And we talked about how people respond to stimuli differently from one person to the next. For example, if someone asks you and I to describe 5 characteristics of an elephant, we may produce 10 different answers. Similarly, if we both, for instance, stub our toe, or one of us may curse or yell out in response, while the other one we may grit our teeth and kind of scream in our head. I eventually steered the conversation I had with the colleague. Eventually steered that toward my colleague and focused on the decision-making process when they respond to stimuli. And there was some evidence of cognitive dissonance in their response. So I told them what I will tell you. Your attitude and how you respond to something can make all the difference in the outcome. Sometimes it's about how you see the stimuli in a context which you view that variable or variables in a scenario, in that scenario, situation, problem, circumstance. It's kind of like water, right? You know, hot water. You got it on a stove, and that hot water can be used to boil an egg, for example, and make the egg hard. But that same hot water can be used to soften, let's say, potatoes. So it depends on what you want the water to do and what you put in that water that will determine the outcome. In the same way, how you view things can impact or should impact how you go about dealing with that thing. It's your response or your reaction to that situation or circumstance that will play a large part really in the outcome. So as you go about your day and face stressful or undesirable or problematic situations or circumstances, take a moment before you respond and determine what's the best way for you to respond. You decide what you will put in the water and for what purpose. Are you trying to soften something, such as letting things go instead of getting angry? Or are you on the other side? You're trying to harden something and dig in. Your response, your decision. This is Dr. O signing off.